I wanted to respond to this. I found this last week. I don't know who wrote it. I think it's a throwaway account. No post history. Probably wrote it at 2 a.m. and felt slightly embarrassed about it in the morning. Be honest, I've been that person more times than I'd like to admit. I can remember some of the early days, some of the darker days, just being in my room as a kid. Another day home, I convinced my mum to somehow let me stay home from school another day because I didn't want to go deal with the bullies at school. Just staring at my ceiling, just doing nothing, thinking of nothing, trying to at least. And nobody said what I needed to hear, not because they didn't care, because they didn't know how, because no one had said it to them either. That's why these things get passed forward, or not. The gap between what we feel and what gets said out loud, it's enormous, and most of us are just walking around trying not to fall into it. I've been thinking about this post all week, honestly, about what I would have wanted to say to me when I was that person, about what it actually cost when nobody does. So the person who posted this, and to anyone who reads it and thought, yeah, that's me too, here's what I needed to hear and what I think you do too. There's this idea that you have to be at rock bottom to deserve attention. That if you're still functioning, you're still going to work, still answering texts, still looking fine from the outside, your pain doesn't really count. That it's not bad enough yet, that you should wait until it gets worse before you let yourself take it seriously, get help, talk to people. That's wrong. It's flat out wrong. The hollow feeling, the going through the motions, the sense that something is off but you can't name it, the 2 a.m. post on a throwaway account because you just needed to say it somewhere that counts. It's real. You know, it doesn't need to be dramatic to matter. I spent years thinking my version of it wasn't bad enough to take it seriously. I wasn't hospitalized. I wasn't visibly falling apart from the outside, at least. I looked like someone who had it together. Two jobs, showing up, functioning, and inside a completely different story. After a while, it all just blends together. It's not necessarily that the big bad things just break you all at once. So the days just get this grey appeal over them. Every day is the same thing, just again and again and again. And it's just this grey tinge. And it takes a while before you notice it. That's what I noticed in my opinion. That gap between what you're showing the world and what you're actually experiencing, it's exhausting. It really is, in a way that's really hard to explain. But you're keeping both things alive at once. The version of you that's fine and the version that isn't. And after a while, you start to wonder which one's actually you. If you're somewhere on that spectrum right now, if you're the person who's fine, but you know you're not, I'm not going to tell you to seek help or call a number. I'm not going to tell you that the way you feel right now is real. It doesn't need to get worse to be valid. And the fact that you're aware enough to notice it, that's not nothing. That's actually where it starts, and it's a very big step. There's a reason nobody says these words. It's not cruelty, it's not that people don't care, it's that we're not taught to say them. Men especially, we're taught to solve problems, give advice, tell people what to do and how to do it. Isn't that what men are supposed to do? Move fast, talk about a fix, get past the feeling as quickly as possible. The discomfort of sitting in something painful with someone actually sitting in it, not trying to get out of it, that's genuinely uncomfortable for most men. Most people have never learned how to do it. So when someone tells us they're struggling, we give them a plan. We send them an article. We say, just get out of your head, or you need to exercise more, or have you tried talking to someone? All well-intentioned, all missing the point. Because he didn't ask for advice. He said explicitly, I don't want advice. I don't want a list of things to try. He just wanted someone to know, to read it, to acknowledge that it was real. The whole thing, isn't it? The deepest thing, not a solution, not a plan, just someone to know. I think about how often I have given advice where I should have just listened, how often I tried to fix something when the person in front of me didn't need fixing. They needed to feel like it existed, like someone had actually received what they were trying to say. Those are completely different acts, and the only one of them that actually helps. So I heard it. He said it somewhere where someone might read it. I read it. And I'm going to say back to him what I wish someone had said to me. Not because it fixes anything, but because it's what should have been said a long time ago. It's alright. Take the time you need. I know it's scary. I know it doesn't look like there's a way out. You are safe. There is plenty of time. And when you're ready, there are people here to help you. You will find a way out of this. I don't know if he'll see this. Maybe he will. Maybe he deleted the account 5 minutes after he posted. Maybe he found what he was looking for somewhere else. I hope so, I really do. But I know this much. If you're watching this video, some part of you went looking for something today. You clicked on this, you stayed. And that part of you, the part that's still looking, that hasn't given up on an idea that something could be different. That's through this. It always has been. You don't have to have it figured out. You really don't. You don't have to feel better by the end of this video. You don't have to do anything right now except just keep going. Keep looking. That's enough. I started this channel because, I was the guy on the other side of that Reddit post. I built my way out. All of it. Not all at once. Not cleanly. And not without help. But I did. And I think you can too. Just take the time you need. I'm not going anywhere. There's always people to help you. If that landed, drop a comment. Even just, I needed this today. I do read every one of them. And if you want to send me your situation directly, there's a link below. No commitment, no pitch. Just a place to put it. Just a place to ask.